Hey Facebook family, it's me, Keela, and I'm here again doing another video for National You Day. And I'm with Sarita, and we're going to be talking about self-care on a day of self-empowerment for National You Day. And I told you, I'll be spending the next few weeks with various individuals in various professions talking about self-care. We're taking time to be selfish about celebrating and appreciating the most important person in our lives, and that's you. I want to introduce Sarita.
Yes, ma'am.
She is a wonderful makeup artist here in Brandon. We're actually at Ethnic Hair Care in Brandon. They're one of our huge supporters on National You Day and the Expressions of You greeting cards. But she's an amazing makeup artist now residing in Tampa. So tell us about you, Sarita.
Yeah, so I am a makeup artist. I'm a self-taught makeup artist.
Wow.
I've been doing makeup now for probably about 6 years, and it all started because I wanted to learn how to take better care of my skin, and so I could look better and feel better about myself. I had just come down with chickenpox for the first time in my life, so it was severe. I had it from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet and everywhere in between. So when I was recovered fully, I needed a way to start to, just have clear skin again. So that's when I started getting into makeup artistry, and it just took off from there.
Wow. So from the chickenpox.
From chickenpox. Born out of chickenpox. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes, adult chickenpox. Yes.
So were you really sick?
I was out for like a week and a half. I was sick. I couldn't go to work. I couldn't do anything. I was weak. I was tired. Because it gets worse when you get it when you're older.
Right.
Especially for the first time. So it was pretty bad. And I just, needed a way to feel better about myself and feel like myself again.
Wow. I didn't know too many people that had adult chickenpox. But then for you to birth, what is your business called?
It's called Untamed Colors Cosmetics.
Love it, love it, love it,
Thank you very
love
much.
it.
Yes.
So as you know, I told you a little bit about National You Day and why.
Yes.
So I launched a greeting card line out of, like, for years I wrote these cards, these encouraging words in someone else's card. And so I launched a greeting card line because I wanted a way to give encouragement, empowering words the same way, but I wanted it to be my card. I wanted to send those words.
Absolutely.
So as a result of meeting so many different people, as it relates to being in ministry or my day-to-day work as a realtor or back when I was a loan officer, what I saw is that we play a lot of roles. We play a lot of roles in life. I mean, we're husbands, we're wives, we're children, we're employers, we're employees, business owners, you name it. We play a lot of roles. But when people get older and life begins to happen, and it kind of takes you down a road, and you find out you've taken care of everybody else. You played a role for everybody else but yourself. They begin to have regrets.
Yeah.
Especially if you ever go to like some of the nursing homes or some of the senior care buildings, and you see some of the people that have so many regrets. I want to stop people from getting to be 60, 70, 80, 90, 111 for the honor of my grandmother, but 111 and then have regrets. Like, I didn't do enough for me, or I didn't do enough for self. So that's why I'm launching National You Day. It's a campaign that kind of is birthed out of the greeting card line. So I'm inviting different people in different professions, but I think that estheticians and or makeup artists and hairstylists are at the top of the list because they're listening to people every day. They're in the ears of everybody, listening to their stories and how they don't take much time for themselves. Well, National You Day coming up on August the 4th is designed just for that. I want people everywhere nationally to actually take the time, pause, breathe, exhale, whatever you want to do, journal, whatever you want to do on that day. I want them to take the time to do that because I just think that life is short.
It is.
And you never know. So spend it. I mean, think about it. You play all the roles for everybody else.
Right.
How much of your life do you spend for you? Like, how much is spent about you? It's your journey. You were born here for a reason.
Right.
I know you have a contribution as an individual to your community, to the city, whatever.
Definitely.
But
we all do.
what about ourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you do? I mean, you moved here from New Jersey, right? New Jersey
Dirty
to
Jersey.
Florida. Slow pace Florida.
Yeah, slow pace.
At a slow pace, but you kept yourself busy. You own your own business. What do you do, like, to pause? What is your break for Sarita?
Yeah, so I think one of the most important things to remember is that everything happens for a reason, and there's a time and a place for everything. So especially as an entrepreneur, I feel like many times we're in this race and we just want to get to where we're going. We want to get there fast.
Right.
And we forget that there's certain things that have to take place, certain lessons we need to learn, certain pains we need to go through for us to get to that victory, right?
Right.
So many times what I like to do is I just like to remind myself that I need to pause and that the universe demands patience from me. So for instance, I'll look at a point in time in my life and I'll be like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I haven't done this. I haven't done that. So you need to sit down with yourself. What I like to do, and I need to reflect on why things are the way that they are and be okay with not doing anything. Be okay with sitting still. Be okay with being quiet. That's something that we must do as entrepreneurs, as women, as whatever it is, whatever role you're playing. You need to learn to just be still and be quiet for a minute and appreciate that. And remember that it is okay. So for me, those are some of the things I like to do. So when I get into that mode where I'm just, being quiet, I'm being still, I love to do things for myself, like take hot baths or just put some sea salt in there, some lavender. I love to just treat myself. Okay, let me tell you, because nobody is going to treat me better than the way I treat myself.
Yes, ma'am.
So I set a standard for myself.
Right.
And that includes, warm baths, nice showers. That could be a pedicure. That could be reading. One of my morning rituals, of course, is doing my makeup. So I make sure to carve out that 20-25 minutes every morning to do my makeup. And it might seem like, oh, it's so vain. It's just for vanity. No, it's not. That time that I spend sitting there doing my makeup, I'm thinking about different things. I'm reflecting on different things. I'm remembering things I got to do throughout the day. I'm bringing center and peace to myself while doing something for myself. So I definitely encourage all my clients, don't look at it as a hassle when you're doing something for yourself. Look at it as an advantage, a benefit for you. So definitely.
I love it because what I'm finding is that people feel guilty about enjoying themselves.
Right.
Like, so what? You think it's vain to spend 20-30 minutes doing makeup.
Right.
But I know they're going to let you live your life. It's yours.
Exactly.
Like, it's your life. If you do what you want, what brings you enjoyment.
Yes.
You're not killing it. It's not hurting anybody. It's not causing any. And so that's what National Youth Day is about. I don't want anybody dictating a role for me. I want to do it this way. If you have a suggestion, perhaps, a better way of doing it, fine. If I ask you for it, you don't necessarily have to share it.
I definitely don't think that it's anybody's role or place to tell you how to live your life.
Absolutely.
We all have an opinion on what other people should be doing, but I think the best thing you can do for a family member, for a friend, is even for yourself, is just let the process take place.
Exactly.
If you think somebody's on the wrong path, that is their path. Let them do what they need to do. You don't need to come in and be a hawk and be over them and tell them no. You don't need to be in their ear.
Right.
Let them be. And that's something that I learned from a long time ago because I'm the first the first born in America child of a parents of immigrants. So they had all these expectations on me for certain things. So, I had to go to school to become a doctor or a lawyer. I wasn't nothing. That wasn't the case. So it came to a time where I got to college where I'm pursuing these things that are not me. And of course, I was very unhappy. So I had to learn at a very young age to say, hold on, stop. I'm not going to let you dictate my life. This is what I'm going to do. Even if it's not the right path, it's what I want to do. It's what I'm going to do. And that's going to lead me to where I need to be.
Let me figure it out.
Exactly.
It's my journey.
Figure it out. It is my journey.
I want the white piece of paper and I figure out my own destination.
Exactly.
And as much as people mean well, I get it. I think in the multitude of counsel, there's safety. But not when I'm not asking for the direction or not when it's not appropriate. People know when to share. But I think National Youth Day is where you find out who your core, who you are, and spend time finding it out. And none of us have figured it out. Even the people that have somewhat reached the level of where they've arrived, they want more.
Right.
They want more. Yeah. They never have enough.
Because you should never stop learning. You should never stop learning about yourself. You should always be curious about the world around you.
Yeah.
You should always just be a joyous person. And that's one thing that I've been reminded of is if you want others to show their light within themselves to you, you have to shine your light on theirs.
Right.
You have to be that light. You always have to be that person because regardless, the truth will always come to the light in anything that you do. So that's just how I operate.
Well, I love it. And that's what's needed for National Youth Day. I want people to be selfish. I want them to downright
Absolutely.
be selfish. Never mind you have the kids. They'll be just fine. They're not going to go be bad kids because you're going for a day.
You got to be an example for them.
Exactly.
You have to teach them by doing you and by being the best version of yourself that you can. If you're out there living your life to the best of your ability, they're going to see you.
Right.
Kids don't go by words.
No.
They go by what they see. So
most life lessons are caught.
Yes.
They catch you.
Yes.
Doing that stuff.
Yes.
They catch it. They don't care what you do. They see you.
Absolutely.
And what you don't want them to see, they see it. So I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
So with that, you told us what you do to de-stress, or you told us what you do. What else would you recommend? I mean, because we just talked about how people feel guilty about it. Right. Like some of the things, maybe everybody can't go to the spa, or maybe they all can't get their makeup done. Any suggestions? I mean, from journaling to whatever else you think people could do to kind of enjoy this day.
Well, the great thing about us being in the sunny, beautiful state of Florida is that we have this great, gorgeous weather. And there's all kinds of beautiful, natural, free things to see. You can just step outside and go for a walk on your lunch break. See how that changes you. In the morning time, open your blinds. Get some sunlight in. See what that does for you. Shoot, take off your shoes and walk barefoot just for 5 minutes and just feel that. Those are all the little things that you can do. It's all about those little things. In life, we don't need these big, grand things.
No.
Those small things are what keeps us going. So you have to take time to remember and appreciate those small things outside. Then you'll remember and appreciate those small things within yourself. That's how you get to discover who you are.
I love it. Because not too long ago, I met this guy. And we were, I don't know, I think we were looking for a Sunday brunch. Because I was like, I want to go to brunch. Greedy.
Yes.
I want to go to brunch.
Yes.
So we were leaving the brunch. And I was like, oh, it started raining.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, it's so pretty, though. It's like a pretty rain. I've always wanted to walk in the rain.
Yes.
The man stopped the car.
Yes. Nice.
At the beach.
Nice.
Stopped the car.
Wow.
At the beach. He's like, get out.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not walking in the rain. I'm not doing that. But after we walked that beach in the rain, like everything wet. I mean, dripping wet. No shoes.
That sounds like
a
really good time.
Best time ever. I felt so liberated after that. I felt great after that.
Yeah.
Have not seen him again since. I didn't call him anymore.
Hey, he served his purpose.
That was his right. But I said, wow, that was such a wow. Actually, I think I was scared of him. I had such a great time after that. I was like, what else he gonna show? But it was so liberating. Like I had a great time just doing something like that.
Yeah, something so simple. And we get trained in to fear these different things, but it's like, no, it's like, why not? When you were a child, didn't we used to play outside in the rain, and didn't we have so much fun?
In the rain.
Wasn't that the most carefree days of our lives?
In the rain.
So why not replicate that as an adult?
Yeah. It's whatever it is. Be a kid. It's okay to be whatever you want on National Youth Day. That's the message I'm trying to convey. Have you seen, though, in your line of work, have you seen people that could totally use a self day, me day, you day, whatever you want to call it, throughout life, like once a month, once a week?
Yes, absolutely. Because people have so much responsibility on their plates, so many things that they have to look after for, that the last thing they're going to take care of is themselves. But they want to. The want is there. It's just having that push and desire to do so. So a lot of times as makeup artists, I get to give them that little push and that little reminder. Hey, remember, you are important too. Take the 5 minutes, take the 10 minutes, just do your brows every morning.
Right.
That's it. That's what you gotta do. Do your brows, put some mascara on, whatever. It's a simple thing. Again, people think it's vanity, but no, it's the action of saying, hey, this is my time for me. You're taking that first step to getting and carving out your you time so that you can get to know you and the woman who you are, the woman who you want to become, and all those great things.
Right.
It starts with that one little step. So,
whatever it looks like.
Exactly.
Some people don't like makeup. They don't care nothing about, they don't care about the spa. They don't care about makeup. Well, whatever. If you want to sit on your sofa and eat pizza and drink Kool-Aid and wine all day,
and don't feel guilty about it.
Right.
Do not feel guilty about it.
You can do that. I don't care what you do on National Youth Day. Do you, as they say. Do whatever you like. Yes. So, I'm asking all the estheticians and the makeup artists and the salons, spend time telling people, sharing people, not just National You Day, but why it's so important to rediscover you. Find out what makes you happy. Do the things you like. Because this journey is short.
Yeah.
You never know how long you're going to be here.
You don't. And things could change like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Some people, my mom went from, she was fine drinking coffee with her little coffee friend, neighbor, one day. The next, I don't know, minutes after I had just talked to her, minutes after, her neighbor called and said, I think you should come to your mom's. And I'm calling the ambulance. Just like that. They were like, oh, she might have had we don't know if she had a seizure. We don't know if she had a stroke. We don't know what she had. But in minutes, life changed. Wow. Could have been told, it could have went the other way. She could have never, she could have lost mobility and everything else. But her life changed instantly. Yeah. You don't get an alarm. No. There's no bell. There's no message that goes off. You don't get to choose when. Life happens. Right. So at least spend the time while you can now doing you, loving you, what you do. Enjoy every single minute of it. Regardless of whatever responsibilities you have. This day, me day, you day is your day. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean that's a real example that you just gave right there, And
instant. It was instant. So for me, as I was writing the cards, I'm thinking, gosh, wow. And as you meet different people that you're giving the cards to, you start saying like, wow, we play a lot of roles. Even me, play a lot of roles for a lot of people. I want to do everything I want to do. I want to try, because I've been in real estate, loan originations, you name it. But I've tried a lot of things. But that's because that's what I wanted to do. Right. I've always kind of been my own person. Because when I was a kid, if I was ever seen a follower, my dad would get on me for being a follower. Yeah, mine too. If I ever tried. So I didn't even try to do what other people did. Yeah. I'm good all by myself. Whether everybody likes me or nobody likes me, I'm good within my core. Yeah. But I found myself doing the responsibility roles. Like I have so many grandmothers that was alive. I had to do this for this one, do this for that one, and my mom. Oh, and by the way, my great grandma. So that's what you're supposed to do. But who said that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. At 10 years old, I used to make my grandfather breakfast in the morning before I went to school. Right. So I mean, that's just a part of the responsibilities that was placed on us. It was always about that. Giving to others, and which is great because that's how it should be. But at the same time, there has to be some sort of balance. Yes, you got to remember to do stuff for yourself too, just as much. Absolutely. Your cup. You should not be giving people from your cup. You should be giving them. I love this. Lisa Nichols says this. You should be giving them from your saucer, the overflow. Yes, I love that. Your saucer is what you give to other people. Absolutely. But you should have more than enough for yourself. Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, we scraping from the bottom of the cup, right? Giving them everything we have. You cannot be doing that. Cannot. And so you day. Yes. I want people to realize that these interviews, these lives, it's educational, but I think it's life changing more than anything else. So I don't want to see people get to the end and have all these regrets and all of that. So that being said, what will you do different for National You Day? Are you going to do anything extra special? National You Day. I think I might have to go a little bit extra just because why not, right? Yes, so yes. I think I might go. I heard that there's this really good spa at the casino. Yes, ma'am. I think I might go there and treat myself to a nice little spa day or something like that. I think you'll love it. Hour and 20 minutes long. Enjoy that spa. Absolutely. It's the best thing ever. So yeah. Those days are amazing. Any spa day. Yes. I mean, I know people don't like spas. Yes. To me, yes. And even in between when I can't go, I used to, God bless their soul, Lavivi and Rose used to be on Del Mabry. And they had multiple locations in Tampa. Their mom used to give me bags of rose petals. Ooh. And she said, put it in your bath. Oh yeah. It's so relaxing. That is great. Oh my goodness. Go get the petals from the people at the florist. I'm sure they don't do anything with the petals that fell off the roses. Right. Go ask for those petals and do a hot rose bath. Life changing. I will try that for sure. Try that. Some baths, so. Yes, life changing. Yes. So thank you. I really appreciate you coming on. Of course. Thank you for having me. With the interview. And I hope that, as you go on and talk to different clients, if you would. And anybody listening, if they come to you and they say they want a service,
I'm not sure how you package it, but you're going to tell us your social handles.
Yes.
And whatever services you're going to be offering on National Youth Day.
Yeah.
So, if you will,
Yeah.
give them your social handles
Okay.
so they can follow you. And then when you get a chance, share what specials you'll have on National Youth Day in case they want their makeup done, in case they want whatever.
Definitely. I love clients doing their makeup. I love doing parties. So if you want to get together with some of your girls and have a fun party on National Youth Day, let's do it. Let's get the wine. Let's get the makeup. Let's make it happen. But if you want to find me, you can find me on Facebook at Sarita Saki. So I don't know if you wrote my name out there, but it's Sarita Saki on Facebook. You can also find me on Instagram at Sarita Untamed as well. And for National Youth Day, I'll be doing a 2-for-1 special. So grab yourself and grab one of your friends and get your makeup done for the price of one appointment. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much. Spell your name just in case I spelled it wrong.
It's S as in Sam, A-R-I-T as in Tom, A, and then the Untamed, U-N-T-A-M-E-D, at Untamed Colors, or on Instagram, my bad.
On Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram.
Thank you so much. This has been awesome.
And I'll comment below on this video so you guys can find me, all right?
Yes. Definitely go follow her, and we'll be following you to see what you're doing as you do the various things. Thank you so much.
Big things coming, so I'm excited.
Good. Yes. We're excited too. Hey family, thank you so much for tuning in. I want you to tell me where you're watching from and what you're doing on National Youth Day special. Anybody, get creative. Tell me what you plan on doing on National Youth Day. Somebody sent me a message saying we should go to Turks and Caicos on National Youth Day. How cute. Good idea.
That would be dope.
That would be dope. Family, thank you again. I'm tuning in from Ethnic Hair Care, who will be on here in a few. Thank you for joining this live. And I want to know what you're going to be doing on National Youth Day.